Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Texas versus Utah Alamo Bowl college football matchup on Tuesday, December 31st, 2019. PickDawgz.com is our website. We've got free picks in every game every day, so be sure to stop by and check it out. And of course, here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. But let's get to this game between Utah and Texas. And Utah's a team that, boy, they just came a win away from making it to the college football playoff, losing to Oregon and Justin Herbert. Really not a lot of shame in that. No Rose Bowl, no playoff. Alamo Bowl against Texas. I'll tell you, there's some other spots, and if you watch the live shows, I had Utah pegged in a lot of different spots where they would have made a lot more entertaining games and better opponents and better matchups than they do here against a Texas team that has not shown up against the good teams this season. That is pretty much the way they've been. Tom Herman, the expectations sky high of the Longhorns this season, but when it came time to play the good teams, they were no good. And I'll tell you, even against the moderate teams, they were no good either, and I just don't think that Texas is anywhere near where they'd hope to be at this point. And I know it's a rebuilding effort for Tom Herman there at Texas, but still, the expectations coming into this season, just like at Nebraska, right? The expectations were kind of that they were going to be ahead of where they are at this point. They lost that home game to LSU, and they were never the same at that point on. I know in hindsight, LSU is playing in the national championship game and is ranked #1 in the country, but at the time, they certainly were competitive for a good part of the game against LSU, but when push came to shove, they got pushed around and shoved all around by the Tigers. And I'll tell you, it carried over into the Oklahoma game where they lost. They lost to TCU. This was not a good Texas team. Meanwhile, Utah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The loss to USC I thought was somewhat forgivable, but then, they lose to Oregon. It was Justin Herbert just going over the top on them with the deep ball, and they just had no answers for it. But we have seen the Utah running attack, and we have seen the Utah defense be exceptional all season long. I think against a Texas team that's been known to lay an egg, we see Texas lay another egg in this one. I'm going to take the Utah Utes. I'm going to lay the points, and that's going to be my free pick. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our free picks at PickDawgz.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join me on the live show weekdays at 10 a.m., weekends at 11. I give out tons of free picks on that show, so be sure to join us and subscribe.